studio is open back up, and we have got Mr. John with the Better Business Bureau back in the studio today. BBB.
Good morning. It is such a pleasure to see your all beautiful faces and your smiling eyes.
Right, that's all you can see right now. We're in our bed.
Exactly. So we love it. So I tell you what, thanks for having us here today. We have a special guest here today. We have Linda Martin, newlywed Linda Martin.
All right.
So she is the owner along with her father and her brother Darryl. They own Darryl's Tire Service. And everybody in Louisville knows about Darryl's Tire Service.
They have been a wonderful advertiser and supporter of WLOU for several years now.
Yes, they have. And let me tell you some fantastic news about them. They have been a BBB accredited business for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that amazing? And so what I'd like to do is I'll have Linda start talking here and tell us why you became BBB accredited 25 years ago.
Well, first of all, we trusted the institution. We know that you all have been around a long time, and we knew that a lot of people trusted the Better Business Bureau. Mm-hmm. So we wanted them to be a part of our team at Darryl's Tire Service.
Awesome. And I would just want to make a great testimony here about Darryl Tires. I was there, and this was years ago, Mr. John. I was there to get a tire changed, and then I got the tire changed, and then they let my car down, and my car wouldn't start. And it was something in the fuse or whatever. Well, a couple people came over and helped push the car out, and it was sitting there, and I was waiting for the tow truck, and Mr. Kevin, the mechanic of all mechanics, he came over. He said, "Hey, man, what's going on with it?" And he looked at it. He said, "Man, it's a fuse." He changed the fuse, and I drove away.
Oh,
there you go.
I'm great crap. That's okay.
Now, and Linda, the other day you were telling me a great story about BBB and how it helped you and some things. So how did BBB assist you?
Well, when you're in business, you deal with a lot of different type of people. There was a lady, an older lady that drove in to get a tire. And when she left, she called us and told us that we had dented her car.
Oh, mercy.
And we said, that's not possible. and actually, she talked to me while I was there. It's been a while ago. But anyway, and I said, "Man, we couldn't. How do we do it?" She said, "Well, maybe that tire machine moved." I said, "Ma'am, it's bolted to the floor. It can't move." And then I showed her I believe it was like a white or a yellowish paint on the back and a big dip back where her trunk was. But she still had her mind made up that we did something to her car. So she wrote the Better Business Bureau.
Oh.
And so what we did was we typed up what had happened and how it was not possible, and we sent it to the Better Business Bureau, and they handled it for us. We didn't have to do any more with that.
And that's exactly right. Because you're always going to have, when you're in business, once in a while you're going to have a complaint, an issue. But it's so important on how you handle the complaint. Exactly like Linda did. She was presented with a complaint. She answered it with the facts and got back to us. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We look for business owners that, yes, you're going to have a complaint once in a while, but it's how you handle that complaint. And the better you handle the complaint, the more customers you're going to get. So that's what we want to do is protect her. Isn't that right?
That is correct. And another thing that you all did was people would look us up in the Better Business Bureau. They would type in Darryl's Tire Service, and they saw where we had nothing negative on our record. And they saw our A+. A lot of people, we're not just a West End business. People come down from all over the place. Yeah. They come in their Mercedes and their Jaguars, their BMWs, for us to put our used tires on their car. Mm-hmm. Isn't that amazing?
That is terrific. That's right. And that's what we look for in the BBB. And you can tell in Linda's voice, her passion and mission to treat the customer right. Mm-hmm. And she was telling me about when her dad started the business back in 1991 and put her son, Darryl, into the business. And then Linda came on board. It's a family business, a family that's with mission and passion. And we just love them for being BBB accredited for 25 years. And that says a lot about a business like that.
Another thing that we wanted to do, we talked about this before Darryl's Tire Service ever opened. We wanted a place where women could go without their boyfriends and husbands and get a tire and not be cheated.
Yes.
We actually tried to show them how to read their tire size.
I love
because
that.
the other tire places, they would put you go and say, I need a 15-inch tire, they'll give you a 15-inch tire. Now, it might be 2 sizes too big or 2 sizes too small, but it is a 15-inch.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to read your tire size or how to tell people what you're looking for, people can cheat you. And I hate that we live in that kind of world, but you got to be careful.
Got to be
Yes,
careful. Got to be
absolutely.
careful. Well, give us the address of where the tire place is loaded, which we know.
are on the corner of 16th and Broadway. That's 1534 West Broadway, right across the street from the Urban League.
Absolutely. That's the phone number.
The phone number 502-568-2440, 568-2440.
Come on, she should be doing her own Darryl Tire commercial. Okay? All right, well, we thank you so much. Anything else to say, John, before we get out of
I
here?
tell you what, if you're a business owner and you have the mission or passion like Linda just blowed it out right there, doing a great job, give me a call, 502-588-0065, or go to bbb.org and click in Get Accredited, and we will get you taken care of.
I want to say one more thing if I can.
Quickly, please. Go
Because
ahead.
most people don't know that you don't have to have degrees to open a business.
Uh-huh.
You just got to see a need and try to fill it.
Yeah.
When I was 16 years old and I bought my first, I didn't buy a used car. I went to get a flat fixed,
Uh-huh.
and that man put a plug in it.
Uh-huh.
Then he cleared his throat and spit on my tire, rubbed it in. I was so grossed out.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to sit. It was just a nasty experience.
Yeah.
And so when we opened our shop, we just knew what we wanted for our customers.
Yeah.
We want to
Awesome.
be an asset to the community.
Absolutely.
So if you got a business, anybody that they want to go in, along with having your aim and you're trying to improve your community, it's not always about money. You give people things when you open a business. You give them knowledge.
Right.
And I want to say, because this bothers me, don't raise your kids to be lazy.
That's right.
them
Well,
learn
I'm
how
telling
to
you,
do stuff.
she could have her own show right here, and we thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
No. That was wonderful, though, and it's good to hear the voice behind the business. We hear so much about Darryl's Tires, and I tell you, I've been there a couple times for my vehicle, and we appreciate all that you bring to our community, not just West Louisville, but all of Louisville. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, John.